The project Creating an Effective and Sustainable System of Free Legal Aid in Serbia was designed to be implemented in two tracks. One track is to draft the strategy and to draft the law on free legal aid, and the other one was to create the legal aid fund. The legal aid fund was a specific mechanism which distributed grants to existing providers of free legal aid in Serbia, enabling them in that way to expand their legal services and to offer effective access to justice to more citizens. And there were two open competitions for the grants, and these grantees were selected on the basis of predefined criteria. So far, the Legal Aid Fund made grants for 24 projects, which involved more than 40 partners. These were bar associations, legal aid offices in municipalities, legal clinics, non-governmental organizations, centers for social work, and one administrative district. Almost 9,000 beneficiaries received free legal aid, and more than 10,000 of free legal aid services were provided. These were mostly in the areas of labor law, property rights, pension and social insurance rights, or family matters. And majority of beneficiaries were poor or belonging to some other marginalized or vulnerable groups, such as refugees, internally displaced persons, persons with disabilities, Roma, or victims of domestic violence. And majority of them, more than half of them, were unemployed. And in that way, through the Legal Aid Fund, the project assured that it addressed these people most in need. But I have to emphasize that simultaneously Legal Aid Fund was used as a research mechanism, trying to examine the traditional and innovative models of providing free legal aid, of financing and management, to make an assessment into the capacities of different legal aid providers, and to try to find the optimum circle of beneficiaries. Second issue would be issue of defining the providers of free legal aid. Because the Constitution of Serbia, adopted in 2006, named only two types of providers entitled to provide legal aid. These were bar associations and legal aid offices in in local self-government units. And this was one of the reasons for some providers to disapprove or deny the rights of other providers to the right and capacities of other providers to fully participate in the future system. But the Legal Aid Fund, from its side, encouraged and supported the partnership among the different type of providers, conducted the research and consultative process in order to get an insight into the capacities of various providers, and to present these results, to mediate these different attitudes. And at the end, all these efforts ended with a conclusion that no provider among those currently existing in Serbia can single-handedly provide the organization of a complete free legal aid system, and thus it is important to include all the available resources, to include all the providers, while determining a realistic place for each of them in the future system. So that will be bar associations as a guarantor of the legal aid quality. That would be municipal legal aid offices, which are very important due to the wide range of legal issues they deal with, and the size of the territory they can cover. Non-governmental organizations, which are very important as a resource of knowledge and legal aid for vulnerable groups, marginalized groups. And of course, legal clinics, which have this primary goal to educate and to train students for their future work in the judicial system. And thus they are extremely important for the judicial profession, for society as a whole.